Sure, we have started.
Have we?
Yes, we have.
Well then, hello.
Hello. Oh, I should also mention that in like 10 minutes I need to go do something real quick, but
Seriously.
Yep.
Let me guess, family?
Yep. But that's fine. Like it won't take long and I can pause the recording. Anyway, hello.
Yes, another week.
Yeah. Crazy.
I should have made a list. So where are my notebooks?
I
Where
don't
did I
know.
put them? Like actually, where did I put them?
I don't know.
I had like I had like 3 or 4 of them. There's one here at least, so that solves at least the problem of me being unable to make a list. And not able of making a list. But I don't feel like making a list right now would be
There's a sketchbook
productive.
on the table, Joe.
Yeah, but I don't think making a list right now for today is productive.
Uh, I don't know, depends.
Well, I kind of know already what I want to talk about. So,
Alright, well, go ahead.
and the fact that at my intern company, there it is a shared building.
Yeah,
So there are multiple companies in the same building, all doing their own thing.
yeah.
There is a company above us that does things like
Oh,
bracing
yeah.
for like your arm or your leg or other stuff like that. That is on they have like the ground floor that is just some stamp thing, you know, postal stamps and all that stuff.
Yeah.
Then you have on the first floor you have us, engineering, and then above you have the brace company thing. For some reason, if there are over 3 signs saying that the company they are looking for is on the second floor, they still somehow end up at our place on the first floor. And last week it was an elderly woman, which, alright, if you're confused and you're old, I can understand. But on Monday, it was this guy in a wheelchair who apparently couldn't open a door, which should have been a small hint that you might be in the wrong place. Because a place that deals with people who are less mobile should be wheelchair accessible, right?
Yeah.
Then
Nice, mate.
if it isn't, it should be a small hint that you are not at the right place. And also the fact that we do not have any equipment for that. We're just an office with a bunch of computers. The music is quite loud.
Yeah.
But the guy in the wheelchair, he started knocking on the door. I opened the door because all the others were busy. And then he asked like, he asked for the waiting room,
Mm-hmm.
so you can just wait a little bit. Well, I just said, oh, then you need to be 1 floor higher. And after saying that, oh, you need to be up a floor, then they're like a little bit apologetic, like, oh, sorry, wrong place. I'll find my way. But before you sit there, kind of expecting you to cater to their needs, which is slightly annoying if me with my very good social skills
Yeah, yeah,
have
incredible.
to deal with I have to deal with the people. It can get annoying, but it is easy enough to deal with. So it is just literally saying, you're wrong floor, need to be more thorough. And apparently people do like to ask me things. Apparently I just either find myself in the wrong place, wrong time, or I just look approachable. Because today, while walking to the train, I was almost at the train station. Some woman asked me if I could buy her a ticket.
Wait,
That
why?
for the train. I don't know. Apparently, they didn't have money, and she knew Dutch public transport is expensive. So yeah, I said, well, I have to get to my train because I was looking for a way to get out of the situation safely. Then luckily my train just arrived. Like I could see my train arriving, so it's like, yeah, my train is right there. And then they let me go. They were like, all right, have a good day. But I have that often that people either ask me for direction, money, or other stuff.
Don't give them the money, Jewel.
No, because I need it myself.
Unless it's me.
No. Unless it has a good reason.
More money.
That is not a good reason. Like, let's say we go on a trip and you paid for something.
We're going on a trip.
Split it 50-50. Then I'm going to pay my part, of course. If it's just because I want more money, then I'm going to direct you to Indeed or any other website for aimed at getting jobs. For obvious reasons.
We're little Einsteins, a metaphor for drug addicts.
I don't know, but
we're going on a trip.
Yeah. I guess about what they were doing.
I'm tired. Okay, we're gonna have terrible jokes today.
So you could say you are a bike.
Maybe. What if I'm a wheelchair with an engine?
Well, are you wheelchair accessible?
Don't know. Oh, that's cool.
Accessible by wheelchair. If you're on the first floor, you technically aren't wheelchair accessible because you cannot be accessed by wheelchair. I'm thinking way too much about this already. How are we ending up with wheelchairs again? Didn't we end up with wheelchairs a couple weeks ago as well?
Yeah. And on your stream multiple times.
Yeah, apparently we just end up with wheelchairs.
Yeah.
Well, I guess it's time to look at auction websites to see if we can find a good second-hand wheelchair.
Why?
What else are we going to strap the rockets to?
Oh no.
If we want a rocket-powered wheelchair, we're gonna have to make it rocket-powered.
Oh no. Anyway, what else? What happened? I was done with some of the stuff for my internship, so that's nice. Um,
That is indeed nice.
uh, I had some more salad.
Yes, the salad updates keep coming. And I keep commenting the word salad.
Yeah. So did today's salad, like, is it a salad?
Well,
Does it count?
if you were to take a look at my comment, there was a question mark behind the word salad.
Yeah.
Because you weren't sure about it, so
Yeah,
I questioned the salad.
let us know in the comments. Is pasta and meatballs, can you consider it salad? Not spaghetti meatballs, just normal like pasta.
Macaroni.
I don't think this one was called macaroni.
Or any other type of pasta.
I don't know. I don't know my pasta names. Okay, I know spaghetti and I know macaroni.
What shape was the pasta?
Like the
Decent.
tube ones.
Oh, the penne. It's
Yes.
literally just
Yeah.
tube.
Yeah.
Did you like your tubes of pasta?
I mean, sure. I should empty my inventory.
Funny thing is, I ate those today as well. So
I mean, they are pretty good.
they are. Thing is, they are kind of well, they can be difficult to eat. Because you cannot eat a whole lot of them in one go. But you can just pretty much shove them in your mouth. Like that's the thing with me and pasta. It cannot go. I cannot eat it slowly. I have to shove it in my mouth. Especially if the sauce is good.
Fair enough.
If there's a good sauce, if the food is good, I will just eat as fast as I can because it's delicious. And then towards the end, depending on the amount, I will slow down drastically because I'm full. There's still food on my plate and I'm not the one to waste food. I am in our household, coincidentally, also the one that always eats basically like the remains. Like, oh, there is some food left over. Like just another plate, and I'll just eat another plate because, well, I can still eat it, and I don't want food to go to waste.
Fair.
Just eat some more food. It's called being environmentally friendly because it reduces food waste. Totally not me just liking food. Because food is delicious.
It depends on the food.
Most food is delicious.
I guess so.
And I used to be more of a picky eater, but these days I'm just like, there are a couple of things that I don't like, but apart from that, everything's fair game.
Actually, I disagree. Most food is fine.
Have you ever had something like haggis or black pudding?
Wait, like what?
Haggis or black pudding? Have you ever had that in your life?
Probably.
It is good food. It is, when you think about it, it's kind of weird, but the taste is still fine. And my requirements for food is literally two things: is it poisonous? Is it edible? And does it taste good? If it's if it's poisonous, then I won't eat it. But if it tastes good and it's not poisonous, then who am I to stop somebody? Who am I to not eat it?
Fair enough, I suppose.
Oh, come on, why me? There's a tank right next to me. Why not go for that one?
Anything else happen? Actually, yes. Mr. What the fuck?
Mr. What the fuck? Ah, yes.
How did this ship end up here?
It was beached.
What do you mean beached? It's on a mountain.
Landed. The beached, it landed. What were you going to say?
That Mr. Musk has done something.
What has he done now?
Actually, I don't know if it was him or Trump himself. Now that I think about it, I think it might have been Trump himself. There's this organization called U.S. Aid.
Yeah. You don't have to think very hard to
Which
know what it does.
yeah, they help people, right? I think it's for like helping underdeveloped countries and things to give them like medical stuff. I think that's what it was.
Medicine or
Yeah, so either Trump or Musk, one of the two, decreased the size of that company, but they had like 10,000. Well, it's not really a company, but the thing. They had like 10,000 people. Can you guess how many they have now?
500.
Somehow it's actually not that bad. 2,000, I think, if I remember correctly.
So they just reduce it in size by like 4/5.
Yeah, pretty much.
Man, that's pathetic.
So
also-
people are angry.
Didn't they also get rid of the Department of Education?
The what?
The Department of Education.
Did they get rid of that?
They are either planning on it, or I think I did see a meme about the fact that it is gone.
Oh. Well, that's not good.
They decided to get rid of their education. Also, they put RFK Jr. as like Department of Health and stuff. He's an anti-vaxxer, so
Yeah, I know.
they basically put somebody that doesn't know anything about health in charge of health.
Yeah. That's that's how it is.
Yeah. I'm not going to be surprised if either the economy in the US entirely collapses, you know, it just entirely shits itself because of the fact that there is nobody that works anymore because everybody is kind of in a situation where they unable to work, or the world
Mm-hmm.
doesn't pay enough, so not working is a lot solution to work. And overall, just the state of things.
Yeah.
Or Trump dies because that man is, I think, 79 years old already, or still 78, not sure. But he's almost 80.
Yeah.
Christ, he isn't dead yet.
I don't know. Reaching 80 isn't like rare these days, Shu.
Yeah, but considering he's American, oh, and he's rich enough, he can afford a healthy lifestyle. Never mind. Because I don't think the average American can actually afford a healthy lifestyle.
I don't know. I don't know much about the American economy.
Well, considering everything's bloody expensive these days, and fruits and vegetables generally are even more expensive than junk food, will result in a junk food fueled economy, which it already was. And now it's worse. Yeah. That means that either economy collapses, Trump dies, you know, all that spicy stuff.
Yeah. Oh, wait.
All the spicy stuff that will make sure that what used to be the most powerful country, you just turn it into something useless. And also the fact that also what they're doing to Ukraine right now is just foul. They're basically saying, "Oh yeah, we are not going to support you anymore,"
Yeah, I know.
which is not surprising considering Trump is buddies with Putin. So
Honestly, I doubt that. I think he thinks that.
well, yeah, it's not difficult to think that. Considering their how they deal with each other. I didn't aim correctly. I don't know what kind of tanks I'm fighting. All I know is I'm fighting Shermans. You are kind of looking at me right now. I just keep taking out barrels. Now it's kind of starting to get crazy here. I need to repair my machine gun. That was a mistake. We haven't been overrun yet. Alright, let's back up here. Back up. Back up an angle. Because tigers are very powerful when angled. How can I bait out a shot?
Wait, you can see them move? when they are daggered.
Oh, come on, there was one behind me. I mean, it is to be expected, honestly. If you're focusing on one side too much, there going to inevitably be somebody behind you. If people are behind you, then you are going to die. That's just how war works. Messages. What? Eh. Also, I should still do some like paperwork because towards half of May I'm going to go to the UK, and because of fucking Brexit, you basically now need visums to actually enter the country. So I have to fill in the necessary paperwork to actually go. It's not difficult paperwork, it's just like a small amount that you have to do. And I can still remember when my mom went to the United States that you had to fill in a form that basically said, that also asked, are you a terrorist?
Wait, what?
Yeah, they ask you that question for explosive reasons. Because obviously, if you are one, you are going to declare that.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, you're totally not going to just say, oh no, I'm not a terrorist at all. And then continue to do the activities.
Well, Ju, I try not to lie, so.
Yeah, but we both know that if you were a terrorist and you're planning on doing something, you know, just an example, you're planning on doing something, but you need paperwork done, and they're asking you the question, are you a terrorist? Say yes. Do you think you're still getting into your country?
You can always try.
You will probably be arrested. You'll probably even make it to the airport because they'll be at your front door. Like, we heard you're a terrorist, so we're just gonna arrest you right now, so you cannot do any dangerous activities anymore. And then they'll make a news headline about how they prevented terrorist attack or something. On the other hand, I'm kind of curious what would happen if you were to say yes.
But is it actually just the question, are you a terrorist?
I think not specifically, but like, are you planning to do any like terrorist activities? Like those questions, they do ask those purely for reasons. Just so they know you're not a danger to the country, even though everybody that is going isn't going to say that. Anybody that's serious is of course not going to say that they're gonna do stuff.
No?
No, because if they would, as I said, if you do say it, then the first thing that will happen is there's
Oh
going to
my
be government at your doorstep.
You know, my research spec might not be great for content creation.
And make one for content creation by turning everything back to normal. gonna see a bunch of screaming, burning zombies.
Yes. I found the real danger of this area.
Like zombies.
Well, it's not zombies specifically. It's that these other dudes, they attack you when you're not looking, so you're gonna look at them.
You're kind of getting stuck in a loop. Or you have to kill the zombies to prevent you from dying. But you cannot do that because you have the creaking right next to you.
Yeah.
So you have to look at the creaking and at the zombies at the same time, which you cannot do.
The only
Without having to
the, the,
continuously move.
the only thing is you can just build up and nobody can touch you, so
Or you just walk in such a way that you're looking at both at the same time. I know, it sounds weird. You can work your way out of the situation incredibly easy.
what the fuck?
Just
Why does he
walk
move?
away. Walking away is often the best situation if you're almost dying. Because then you can survive. It's a trick to surviving. Avoid conflict at all times. Luckily, that's something I practice every day. But as stated previously, for some reason, people just gravitate towards me for asking questions. Am I that approachable? Because Jim, you know me, right?
Mm-hmm.
Am I that approachable?
I don't know. I guess. I'm surprised I am still friends with a whole bunch of religious people. I feel like I annoy them a lot.
I'm also quite surprised that I have some religious friends because I'm generally the first guy to make fun of religions, or I don't know why, but I just do.
I mean,
Some of those jokes are funny.
I sometimes make fun at it, I guess is the word. But like, I feel like my curiosity into it would just be so annoying.
I guess if you just keep asking questions about it, yeah, it does get annoying.
I mean, Yoran doesn't seem to mind, so
But I mean, we've been to that wedding, right?
yeah.
That kind of changed my opinion on religion entirely.
Why?
Well, all I got from that is you basically don't make any decisions, so you can do whatever you want and just say, yeah, God wanted me to do it.
No, because free will.
Yeah, but if God chose everything for you, then technically,
But he doesn't. That's the thing. I mean, there's probably people that believe that too, but like,
yeah, but that's basically what I got from that entire wedding. Which might not be the best thing to get from a wedding.
I don't know.
that out of like I just don't know what it was, but it was just too much religion in my opinion. But then again, I also don't really care what other people do with their lives as long as it doesn't bother me like directly. So I don't really care.
Fair enough.
And it's just a little bit, yeah, trippy. Yeah, just almost questioning it, but not really.
Yeah. I don't know.
Yeah, that is just my point of view on religion. It's just do whatever you want to do as long as it doesn't bother me or other people. Because, as you probably could have figured out, I don't like to be bothered at all. And that is just how I work. I'd rather just do my own thing and not be bothered at all than be continuously bothered.
I hate how, like, you know how Discord blocks out messages when you're using recording software?
Yeah, you're in streamer mode.
Why does my email not do that? Like, you can't see the email, but you do hear that there is an email. I think. I think you can hear
Can
that
I
on
ask you
recordings.
a question? Do you have your laptop on Do Not Disturb?
No.
Hmm.
But Discord does that automatically.
Yes, but have you considered doing it for your entire PC?
No. Why would I do
Let's
that?
take a guess.
But does that completely get rid of notifications?
I think they still can show up, but it doesn't really do a lot. Like, it doesn't make a sound.
Yeah, but I would like to know whenever I get an email, you know?
Yeah, but you will still get the
I
pop-up.
mean, I guess I can just check my email.
Yeah, you'll still get the pop-up if you all you have to do is just look at like the little box that pops up on the bottom right. That will still happen.
Well,
It's just
sometimes you only get the sound. Like if you just start up your laptop and
yeah.
and while it was turned off, you get email, then you don't get the pop-up. You only get the sound.
I guess. Right, I just made a car. Oh yeah, there's soccer in our city right now.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. You know how I can notice that without even knowing?
Probably because you hear people
At the tr
screaming.
no, I can notice it at the train station already when I get home.
Oh no.
Because there will be an abnormal amount of police around. Yeah, I'm not kidding. There's just police everywhere because train stations are the first point of contact,
Yeah, that checks out.
and you want to make sure it doesn't, you know, mess up.
Yeah, I suppose.
Because as soon as your first point of contact goes wrong, it kind of messes everything up already. But also having the police there isn't really a good thing
Mm-hmm.
because it kind of says it just says you're tolerated here.
I suppose.
It doesn't really say, hey, you are welcome, come have a good time. It just says you are tolerated. Go to your designated area because like a little place gets set up for them. They just get hauled off with a bus. Because why make them walk if you can just shove them all into a bus and just move them there? And then once the match almost starts, then you move them back. Then you move them towards the stadium, then you have them do their thing, and that's it.
Fuck it. I am getting my stuff and I'm getting out.
And it means I'm trying to make a car, but like I kind of randomized stuff, and I got 1955
Whoa.
and a luxury premium car. So that is something I'm gonna have to make.
Where did I put my bed? Oh,
Now
wait.
you can just die and check. Do I hear a child?
Yes.
So all I did was change the pitch.
I didn't change the pitch. Minecraft itself does that.
That's actually kind of smart. The fact that they changed the pitch to match thing.
Mm-hmm. Right, where is bed? Oh, fuck. I am out of arrows. That is a problem. You
How
reached
are you
me.
out of arrows?
Because I didn't refresh them before leaving to go here.
Hmm.
There it is. Oh my god, they're actually fast. What the fuck? Oh. Um. Wait. So it's... Wait, that's... Shit. I would actually like to check that out.
Is it shit?
Wait.
Hmm. That doesn't look half bad. If I then make this transparent.
It can be underwater?
It can be underwater. Buried treasure.
Yeah.
You didn't know?
No?
Well, now you do. Let me grab the news. Because we have a news app.
Yes.
Some dude feels stuff about the fact that he feels shame that he for the mismatches with a TV program that specifically was finding lost family. Yeah, if you have a program where you basically look at DNA and
I know.
get them back in contact with their family,
I know.
and for some reason they managed to fuck that up.
Yeah, I know.
Well, Trump's halting the tariffs from Mexico until the start of April. Yes, tariffs don't work if you just raise prices by 25% for no reason at all, other than they should make a factory in the U.S. That is their only reason, or that is Trump's only reason why they should do that. So you have that. Then you also have the fact that both Canada and Mexico are going to be like, yeah, we're just going to tariff you back. Of course. Why wouldn't we? Which results then which results in Trump getting mad because how dare you tariff me?
Yeah.
Let's see. Also, have you done your income tax yet?
I have not received notification that I need to do that.
I think you have to do it before, like, I think the 1st of May or something.
Well,
Just file your taxes.
until I get a notice that I need to do that, I don't do that.
You can do it within like 2 minutes. It grabs your data from last year or calculates it.
I
It can
don't
calculate it really good. And all you have to do is say, yes, this is my income.
I don't care. I just need...
You can get money back.
Okay,
Let's see. A tram driver got arrested for driving under the influence of alcohol.
that's great.
Like, how? How do you manage to do that?
I don't.
You're under the
I don't know.
influence, and you go drive a tram. And also, how do you even collide with a tram? It's a tram. They are loud, difficult to miss, and big. And they often have decent bright colors. Like if you suddenly see an almost like a metal colored tram, just basically like silver, white, something like that. You see them moving,
Yeah.
then you know it's a tram. You also see tram tracks, so as soon as you see tram tracks, you just look left and right before crossing the track.
Yeah, you would think that.
There are also with crossing there is just don't want to say a traffic light, but there's just one lamp that kind of lights up and then makes some you hear some noise like a bell as soon as a tram arrives.
Mm-hmm.
Wow. There was a big fire apparently somewhere in the Netherlands. And a witness said, I saw the fire and then ran away.
Yeah, fair enough.
What else do you do? Walk straight into the fire?
Actually, people do.
Yeah, if you have to go through to escape, otherwise
No, no,
you
no,
can
no,
run.
no. When my like when the hall for the intern company burned down, there was one
Yeah,
person indoors, right? And he obviously ran out and went to the like the fire brigade.
yeah.
As he was doing that, a bunch of people were going that way to check it out.
Yeah,
And then, of course, the area's blocked off because there is a fire.
yeah.
And then people ask, why can't we get closer?
I don't know. Maybe because there's a fire. You know, if it wasn't obvious, there is a fire, maybe then
Yep.
you don't get to do anything at all. You just get to wait outside until everybody's done.
Yeah.
Everybody's back to safety.
I don't know, man.
Like that's pretty obvious.
I don't get people sometimes.
Like I'll admit, my
Um,
parents and I have done a little bit of like going to places to just where there's like a fire going to kind of check it out to see what's happening. You know, because that's sometimes kind of fun to do. But then there's also the issue of how close do you get? Because when last time we did it, it was a fire near a canal. So what did we do? We only got us. We stood across the water. We had excellent view of the fire, but we were at a safe distance.
mm-hmm.
There's an entire canal in between. And also, we then heard from people that they were planning to have their wedding there, or at least like the party, and of course that gets cancelled because the party cannot be held if the venue's on fire.
Really?
Yeah, big surprise. I know. I was surprised as well. Because I would have assumed that that is just what happens? You just still do it. You still do the wedding. Just in the current
Of
building.
course you do.
So what else you're supposed to? You paid for the stuff, right? So you paid for the whole. You paid for the whole wedding. You're gonna use the whole wedding.
I do need to go take care of something real quick.
Alright, so I guess I'll be
So,
entertaining chat then.
no, I'm just gonna. I think it makes more sense to just
Or
pause the
chat.
recording, right?
I mean, I could entertain the viewers. I keep wanting to say chat, but then I realize we're not streaming.
No.
I'm used to streaming. Which of course means that I'm used to talking the entire time.
I mean, I can keep it on, but I think it makes more sense to pause, no?
I guess so.
Well, so I will be back. Alright, I'm back.
So we have... I don't think you've paused the recording at all.
I did. It said unpause when I did the thing.
Then I'm just unfamiliar with OBS. Which
Anyway,
is fair high probability because I barely use the pause function on OBS. Because why would I?
same. I can come in helpful for stuff like this.
Yeah, I guess so.
But, have you checked the news in the meantime?
Yeah, there's not really anything special anymore.
Oh. You sure?
Unless you want to hear about the same fuckery that's happened over the entire time. Like, you know, just death, destruction.
I mean, I am always down.
If that's what gets you excited, then I'm slightly concerned.
I read Berserk Shoe.
Yes, but
Okay, Berserk is like interesting. It's like it kind of like when you're watching like a movie that has like really happened, you know? You can't really always call it fun.
that has nothing to do with it.
Why? What do you mean?
What does that have to do with the fact that, you know? Like, what does that have to do? Fact that, like, if you're watching something that happened in real life, I'm not just gonna be slightly unsettled by it because, well, oh no, it happened in real life. I've watched enough air crash investigation in my life. And that was based on real events.
Yes. That is not necessarily fun to watch. It's just...
Depends on your definition of fun.
Well, when you're watching, like, Schindler's List or something,
I guess if
like,
you're
it's
watching documentaries.
I mean, it's not really a documentary, but, like, it's good, and it's very interesting. But it's not necessarily pleasant.
I guess.
You know,
I'm
because,
sure it's pleasant for some people.
Those people are called sadistic.
Yes. But, I mean, I've been around the internet for long enough to know that there's always something for everybody. Yeah. There's always going to be something for somebody. No matter where you go, no matter what you do, there's always somebody that's going to be horny for something. Whether you like it or not, they are going to be there.
Yeah.
Even though they should, for some stuff, they should be locked up. For even suggesting some of the things. But
Maybe.
it's unlikely to happen because, yeah.
Yeah. Should also probably do that.
That reminds us thinking like, taxes. But while we were at school, we legit had somebody actually do, like, we had economy, right, as a subject.
Yeah, yeah.
We were talking about taxes and, doing your taxes, and we had somebody in our class who was already 18 years old at that time.
True. I got the achievement.
And legit, in order to show how it worked, we just did the guy's tax right there and then.
But he told you to do that, or?
Like, not mine, but not my taxes, but like, he's just like, yeah, who needs to do it already? Well, why not just show it? And we just did the taxes. And we're like, all right, so that's how that works. Interactive lessons. You're just shown how it works.
Yeah.
Hey, that's informative. At least I now know how it works, and it's like a 1 minute thing to do, basically.
Yeah.
So there is no reason for not doing it.
I suppose. Actually, no.
Yeah.
There is always a reason to evade your taxes.
Quick disclaimer, we do not condone tax evasion. I know it's a meme, but sadly the government relies on you to pay your taxes in order to do stuff like, I don't know, keep the city alive. If you decide to not pay your taxes, you are indirectly harming the others. Because government relies on taxes. Government pays people with taxes. They do maintenance with your taxes. Or other than projects that are total waste, but we're not going to talk about that because that's just every government in existence. Doing projects that make you think, why?
It does seem like that, huh?
Just seem like that? I think it is just like that. The government just tends to do dumb shit. Does it make sense? No.
Sometimes things don't have to make sense.
Yeah, but still, you should have at least an explanation. Yeah,
Are there normally this many of these flowers here? Or did Mindy do that?
I don't know. Is it the shopping district?
No.
Uh,
No, it's Mindy's area. I want lilies of the valley, but I don't know where to get those. Like I looked it up and it said forest areas, but I went to forests and I don't see them.
well, then it's a skill issue.
Okay, I think they do spawn naturally like this.
And also, the weather was surprisingly nice today.
Why was that a surprise?
Well, you know how the weather has been over the last few days, right? Just
Yeah,
slowly warming
it's
up,
been
but
getting
overall, just
hot.
yes, it surprised me. I should have worn shorts. I specifically have an app on my phone that says if you can wear shorts or not. And it says that yes, you can put shorts on, even although they are not really professional. Like that's the main problem with shorts. They're not really. They're not often welcomed in an office environment.
Sure, we all know what you're wearing under the table in that image.
Shorts, specifically cargo shorts, because those are superior. Because your pants have more use. How else am I supposed to? Where else am I supposed to store my spare pair of pants?
I literally, when I walked into the living room just now, my brother was watching that video.
Yes, good. He needs to learn about the efficiency of cargo pants. They are way more useful. You basically are where you can use the pocket for everything. I usually
What the
put some
fuck
tissues
is
in
this?
there and use. There used to be an island there.
Why?
Emphasis on used.
Why did you?
I want to make an entire harbor out of that bay. If you look at the map, you
Uh,
do notice that there's kind of a bay area thing.
I see. I didn't grab any arrows yet.
What is this?
Okay, hold up. Every fucking flower in the game is right here, surely. Wait, I'm stupid. There's a village. I can just make it. Hold on.
Jim.
Yeah.
I'm playing automation and I have found something that you will really enjoy. I have a mod that is, get ready, a plastic chair.
Yeah, I feel like that's kind of been leaked out of Devil May Cry.
Who doesn't love a plastic chair? They are the world's strongest and most fragile thing at the same time.
There's no, there's a bajillion tulips in like every fucking flower, but no lilies? Really?
They issue. Oh, there are the washer nozzles. I'm kind of traumatized by washer nozzles for your
Why?
windshield because of my experience Sunday with the car. And the fact that I made it piss all over the interior. Because I may or may not have tried to get them functional. And because it's an old Volkswagen, it doesn't do it the same way the Beetle does it by literally grabbing the air pressure from your spare tire. I know, very smart move. You're gonna have a flat tire and then you're gonna grab your spare, which is also flat because you need it to clean your windshield. But notice you just have to manually pressurize it. I'm gonna have to put a bicycle pump in the front because it has literally that valve. It can handle a maximum of 2 bar or 3 bar. So I put 2 into it. Then I got it working. Then I walked away. Then I got out of the car. Then I thought I heard water dripping. Then I looked back into the car. Then I cursed because, well, it was just soaking the interior in water.
I see.
And because mice have been living in there, it doesn't smell like piss. I don't know if you know that smell, but it's not a good one. Yeah, after cleaning all that water out, it's when we left, it was still a little bit wet, but it should be dry now. Which means that it is at least better. It's still not entirely good, but hey, at least we know it works now.
I suppose.
That is coincidentally also one of the few things that is working on that car. The engine doesn't work yet. It is still being actively worked on. But it will at some point be fully functional and it will be a car. I've actually on my community Discord I've made a channel that I made specifically so I can share pictures of the car. Because yeah, I'm still surprised that after all of my research, I could only find around 30 existing number plates of that specific model. There's probably more that are just not on websites or anything. But let's just say there may be around, what will it be, 200? at a maximum, maybe 150 of that car still in the Netherlands, running or non-running. And I'm trying to get one running because that is important to do. And I'm gonna see if I can make that my first car. Because who doesn't want the first car to be from 1969?
Why is there
I
a
assume as soon as
turtle climbing the tree?
I don't know. But as soon as that car is finished, I will find you somewhere. You're probably still living in the same place, knowing you. So that would mean that, yeah, it will be. I will suddenly be in front of your house with the car, and I will take you for a ride.
I see.
And there will be seatbelts. My mom is making me put seatbelts in. Otherwise, it would be perfectly legal to keep them out. That's a funny thing. I can keep the seatbelts out. There are no headrests, so if you have a crash, your neck is gonna say bye bye. And also, the top speed of that car is 125 kilometers per hour, which I'm going to right now calculate how many miles per hour that actually is. Let's see, kilometers per hour to miles per hour. Let's say we're doing 125. My numpad is actually working. That car has basically a top speed of 78 kilometers per hour. I'm gonna say 77 or 77 miles per hour. I mean,
Oh,
that thing cannot even do 160 kilometers per hour. It is that slow. How am I supposed to overtake?
I don't know.
Because by the time I get up to speed, it, by the time I get to 100, like 100 kilometers per hour, it would gonna be over 20 seconds. It is surprisingly slow for a car, but I think all cars should be that slow. And why? Well, they just have to be. The slower the car, the less likely an accident will actually happen that will be harmful. Also, there's going to be less pedestrian fatalities because cars are going to go slower. Acceleration is slow, so you actually have to think before you go. It is, yeah. Like big cars are just dumb. Like I have driven my dad's Range Rover on Sunday, but that thing is just no. Like yes, it's incredibly comfortable. Don't get me wrong.
Oh, that's nice.
It's a big luxury car, but is not really, you know, because of its speed. And it is the best model, so of course it's going to be fast. You do kind of have the problem of the combination with an automatic. You put your foot down even slightly, and you just speed. and I don't really like that. I'd much rather have a car where you have to work quite hard to get it up to the speed limit. Because that's a lot more fun, honestly, when driving.
Whoa.
Like, who would want a car that is incredibly fast and up to the speed limit in no time, instead of a slower car which takes effort to get up to speed? It just means you have to row through the gears.
Most people, actually, probably.
And also, it's funnier to drive a slow car slightly faster. Because if your car is slow, it should feel faster, actually. Like going 50 in your mom's car feels a lot faster than going 50 in like a Range Rover. Your perceived speed will be a lot higher, which means the amount of fun you'll have purely because of well, you're running, or you're running at a decent speed. You're running at a decent speed. It feels fast, and you're enjoying yourself, as opposed to, oh wow, I'm moving at a slight pace.
I
And
guess.
suddenly you get a cop next to you because you're going over the speed limit. That's just the size of modern cars. There's a zombie near you.
I found the Jew.
Yeah,
What the
there's a
fuck is
zombie
this?
near you.
What is this?
Oh, trail ruins.
Are they? Oh, they are. Oh, I don't have the thing.
You don't have the brush.
No.
But it's a skill issue.
Well, I can come back. Anyway, actually, there's one thing that we should talk about, and I don't know how we forgot about it. I assume you've heard of this. Musk said to a bunch of like senators or whatever they are, like freaking politicians.
Yeah.
Send me what you've done this week. And if you don't respond, then that will be seen as you leaving.
So basically, you have to say what you've done. He's going back to school. Like these are school activities.
Yeah, but apparently he did this without Trump knowing. But Trump did support it. Like when he heard about it, he just said, "Yeah, I thought it was a good idea."
I thought it would get annoyed and mad because, well, how dare you do stuff behind my back?
Yeah, apparently not. But like,
that's maybe even more concerning.
But like, I don't know. It's a weird thing to me because I feel like there are some politicians in the Netherlands that absolutely should be there more because some of them are just straight up never on the job and they get paid anyway.
Or they're asleep at the job.
Yeah. So, but I feel like this is a little unconventional, excessive, and should probably be illegal.
Yeah, because you're basically saying, all right, show me what you've done. Oh, you know what's probably going to happen?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that's nasty. Like, yeah, show me what you've done. And And if we don't like what you're doing, you're gonna get fired anyway.
Yeah, probably.
I can see that happening.
Yep.
Just totally unnecessary firing. But it's the Department of Government Efficiency,
Yeah, I know.
which the actual owner of the Doge dog that passed away like a couple years ago, the dog,
Yeah.
has actually said that the dog is not affiliated with it at all.
Well, no shit.
Yeah, but specifically saying that it was not supposed to be like that. Like the dog should have never been used for that specific purpose of, you know, that the name Doge. It
Uh-oh.
used to just be a meme.
Uh-oh. Yeah.
But now it's a billionaire's dumb project. That's the neat part about living in the Netherlands. We can talk shit about the US government.
We can talk
What
shit
they wanna
about
do
our
with
own
us.
government.
Yes. We have the freedom of speech to talk shit.
Oh, been here.
I mean, depending on how bad it actually is, of course. There are still limits.
I don't know. $500 for a mediocre haircut. Or I guess euros, but whatever.
I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about how hard you can go with the insults
Oh.
before they start deeming it as harassment and try and get you arrested for that. Which is totally fair, actually.
Wait, isn't this like rare?
What a well?
The wells, yeah.
I don't think so. I've seen quite a couple of them.
Is it a myth that they can have treasure?
Yes, it is a myth. You can
What
look it
the
through
hell?
again if you like.
What is this?
It's a mountain. It's terrain generation. I don't know, but I'm trying to do with mangrove here.
Anyway. Wait, did I? Oh no, okay. Anyway. Anything else?
Let me think. Has anything special happened to me lately? Not really. Mainly just boring school stuff. And just not sleeping enough, being tired. You know, the usual.
Mm-hmm.
Because why sleep enough? You can sleep not enough and just be tired every day.
Honestly, I've been kind of feeling the same this week.
I've been doing it for multiple weeks now. Worst part is, I think I finally started to change that, but then I kind of relapsed back into that behavior of staying up too late and suffering the consequences in the morning
Oh,
by having very little time to get to, well, not very little time, still more than enough. But I have had multiple days this week where I've had to eat my breakfast on the go, because otherwise I wouldn't have enough time to eat my breakfast.
wait, huh?
What?
Oh, I never noticed this. The lily of the valley like changes direction depending on where you are. Okay, look now.
Interesting.
Now the leaves are on this side, right? Like the flower.
Yeah. Huh. Alright, let's check up on
All
the
right,
dripstone
that's kind
farm
of
to
cool.
see how that is doing. 17-pointed dripstone. I'm gonna immediately use that back in. I'm gonna put that back into the farm. Because that's a neat part about these farms. They're dripstone farms, and you can expand them with the dripstone that you get. It is very slow in the beginning because you're relying on one, but the more you have, the faster it grows.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna need a lot of deep slate, by the way.
I don't know
So I
what
hope you have a
block to.
bunch of deep slate.
I don't know what block to put here.
Have you tried every single color already?
No, I am thinking maybe like a colored terracotta, but I don't know which color would make the most sense.
Well, I don't know either.
Anyway, I think it might also be time to end it.
I guess so. I mean, we're kind of running out of things to talk about and just letting the people enjoy the background while talking about gameplay.
Yeah, but this is supposed to be a podcast, not a gameplay channel.
Yeah, then we need shit to talk about. Good luck finding that when all we do is go to an internship and then deal with that. The internships are sadly very important because it's our last one. So once we're done with that, like that's apparently very weird for people. Like they think that we still have exams after
Yeah,
that.
my mother said that this week too, that she found it weird that we don't have to go to school at all anymore.
I find it kind of nice knowing that you don't have to worry about anything after this. You can just finish this up, get your diploma, and then
Yeah,
get the fuck out of school. Or
yeah.
go back to school, or go to work. You know, it's your choice because, well, what are they gonna do? It's not like they're gonna stop you. Although I did ask a very important question, which I hope I can get answered before the year ends. And that question was, can we still help with the events at school even after we're done?
Probably. In fact, they'd probably be happier about it, right?
Yeah, they haven't really considered it yet, so it will be interesting to see what they are planning with that. Because on one hand, it will probably, if they say yes, then I'll just be helping again and again and again. Just, you know. And it is a good way to actually show them, like, what you can do. It's a very good way to show to everybody, yeah, I've done this school, and with that schooling, you can do this.
Yeah.
And then they're gonna be like, ah, so we can do that with it. We can go in that direction.
That works.
And boom. You have more people at engineering because, well, it's engineering. Like, explain engineering. Good luck. You won't be able to. So what do you do in that scenario?
Explain engineering. Come up with an idea, like a motor-powered wheelchair. Uh,
Then make the drawings
make
necessary
drawings
to
and calculations to, to produce one.
that is basically what engineering is.
Step 3. Get a like a get arrested for making something that probably isn't allowed to exist.
Yeah, those are just mild consequences. Like if, like I've seen from YouTube channels that they sometimes just get like arrested for, or just have police knocking on their door because, well, I guess people get concerned about it.
Over
Like,
what?
what are they making?
Oh,
Is it dangerous?
yeah,
Even though it is not dangerous at all, because if it were, we would already be dead.
probably.
We would probably have died by our own devices.
Yeah.
Like there's no question about that.
Yeah. That is a fair point.
Like you can say whatever you want, but there is a great chance that if I were to go out, it would be because of it would be because of my own creations. Because I made something stupid, it literally blew up in my face, and now I don't have a face anymore. You know, that scenario, and then other people have to deal with the fallout, because I'm not going to be doing that. I'm going to be dead. It's also why sometimes I think about the fact that with things like cremations or, you know, just burials and all those ceremonies surrounding that, that it's kind of partially unnecessary. You know, because why have the entire ceremony and everything when you can just, you know, say, well, this, we're not talking about the ceremony, we're talking more about the wishes. That's the point I'm trying to make. Like, of course, you want to take the wishes of the deceased into account, but on the other hand, they're dead. What are they going to notice? Are they going to notice the fact that you've changed stuff? Like, well, you changed my.
I mean, if they're watching from heaven, if that exists.
You changed the decor. I don't like it now. You know that.
Yeah.
Like, what are they gonna do against somebody that's dead?
I don't know. Anyway, time to end it.
I guess so.
Check links in description. Bye.
Yep. Check links in description. Make sure to follow, like, subscribe to the to all the channels that are linked. And yeah, indeed, I guess goodbye.